Okay, my name is Okwoke Waibuni Blessing. I'll be teaching Business Studies, JS1. The topic is occupation.
Okay. What's your objectives for this lesson?
The objective is that students should be able to explain the meaning of occupation, and secondly, to list the classifications of occupation. Those are the two objectives.
You have 5 minutes. If you just turn around, you'll see that blue button. Press it once and it will give you 5 minutes. Perfect. Off you go.
Okay. Hello students, it's time for business studies. Bola, what does mommy do for a living? Good. John, what about you? Wow, you have all answered correctly. Give yourselves one sound clap. Yes. Can I ask you, what do you think I have just asked you about your parents? Oh, very good. About your parents' occupation. Excellent. One sound clap. That takes us to what we want to discuss today, which is occupation. Oh, who's this? A doctor. Wow. Doctor, do you remember the occupation song? Oh, very good. If you don't remember, let me remind you. On your feet, everybody. Are you ready to dance? Clap, dance. Let's go. Stand a lily, 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 stand a question. I am a doctor, teacher, lawyer in my country. Everybody knows me well. If you look at me up and down, you will know that it's true. Do you remember the question I asked you earlier about your parents? Yes. So, can you tell me in your own word, what do you understand by the meaning of the word occupation?
A job.
A job. Very good. Don't forget, you have answered correctly. However, when you have to talk about occupation, remember, it's not just a job, but a legal what? Job. Somebody can be a thief, but we never tell you, I am a thief, because that job is what? Illegal. So, occupation simply means any legal work or activity that people engage in order to earn a living. Let's look at the classification of occupation. Occupation is broadly divided into three, which are industrial, commercial, and service. Industrial occupation is any form of occupation that deals with what? Getting raw materials and turning them into finished goods. And it is broadly divided into three, which is extractive, manufacturing, and constructive. Extractive from the word extract. What does it mean to extract? To take out, yes. Assuming this is a popcorn producing company, and we want to produce popcorn. What is that important raw materials that we need? Corn. Very good. So here is the corn. It is the duty of the extractive occupation to go about looking for this corn. After getting the corn, they take it to the next stage of what? Occupation, which is manufacturing. Manufacturing from the word what? Manufacture. What does it mean to manufacture? Very good. One sound clap. Now they have the manufacturing occupation. It is their job to do what? Turn the corn to what? Popcorn. When you talk about the constructive occupation, the constructive industry, the constructive industry basically, they construct our roads, anything that has to do with building and so on. Don't tell me that after producing this popcorn, the manufacturer will eat them whole. What are they supposed to do? Sell it. Thank you very much. So, it is the work of the next occupation, which is the commercial, to sell what has been produced. And when you talk about service occupation, it is their responsibility to take what has been produced round for everybody to be able to access and consume. So having said that, we have come to the end of the lesson. In summary, occupation is legal job that people do for a living.
On time, that's what I was clapping for. On time.
Okay.
Let's start off with you, Doctor, please.
You got me listening to every word you said. I like your presentation. I like your style. I like, the way you captivate us. You show that what you are doing, you enjoy. And because you have the knowledge, you have done your research, it was easy to know. And I like the way you linked it. Because, yes, occupation is a legal activity. A thief has an occupation, but it's not legal. A job. A job. Yes. So, you passed on the message. You took a very good topic. You passed on the message, and I'm sure the children, the learners would really enjoy what you said. For me, you have done well. You used the board, you used your PowerPoint. Well done.
Thank you, ma'am.
Great blessing. You have blessed us with it. Yes. You are so natural, so organized. You are on point.
Thank you, sir.
And you brought your materials well applied at the right time. You engaged with class. You distribute, and you brought live. Where is your? You brought live raw materials. Where's the doctor now?
Living,
So
breathing.
that is innovative and creative. Well done. Time management perfect.
Thank you, sir.
C'est parfait.
C'est parfait.
Help me go back to that slide that has extractive and all the types of industry, please. That is actually my first degree, even though I trained to teach maths. Okay, so I like a lot of what I saw. I remember you from when we were in Isolo, your school, by the way.
Yes, sir.
And your credit to your school, your credit to the profession, in fact. So thank you very much for what you do.
Thank
a
you,
lot of
sir.
high marks across the board, but nonetheless, let's see in terms of learning points. What does Mum do for a living? Have you asked a question like that, which seems rather innocent and innocuous, and you've got an answer which is just way out there? Have you asked questions like that?
Yes, sir.
So, as long as you're prepared, sometimes you'll get some answers.
Sure.
Yeah, and I won't even start to give you an idea of some of the answers you might get for what does Mum do for a living. Okay. You asked something with regards to, especially that slide I just took a picture of.
Okay.
The three types of occupation, or the three classifications, thank you. Now, would you have been able to let your students try to answer that question? Because you did ask it as a question, but you then moved on to this. Do you think one or two of them may have come close to it?
Yes, sir. For that, I was able to answer only the industrial.
No, what I'm talking
That
about
was what I
is that,
did.
the point I'm trying to make is this, that you said, let's start to look at the classifications for occupation.
Okay.
You'd gone on to explain to us that it's about legal, yes?
Yes, sir.
Means of legal way of earning money, that's fine. Then you then said there's now three, let's go to the three classifications of occupation. But you didn't pause, you just went into your slide. And I'm saying we're always trying to give our students a chance to shine.
Sure.
Yeah? And sometimes we classify students in different ways sometimes totally erroneously. But, there might be a student in your class that has not been scoring so well in a recent test, but they might just be the one to notice. It might just have been, they've read ahead. So we're always looking out for those opportunities whereby we can give a student, a chance to shine. I like the idea of the doctor. I mean, yeah, she came in. So very good there. So that was, could you have given them an opportunity to shine? And I think, okay, you made a joke about the manufacturer will eat them all. It's my kind of humour, off the wall humour. So, but yeah, thanks. So it's a lot of good things, but just I felt you were just rushing a bit. I think you were just rushing a bit to try and cover. You did cover it, so you did manage your time well. But I think in doing that, maybe you could have drawn your students in a bit more by asking them a few more questions and slowing down the pace a bit more. Yeah, and I think you would have still got there nonetheless. Thank you very much.
Sir. Thank you, sir.